This is a pretty decent one too, I think, guys. Oh yeah. That is a nice way to start your morning. It's a chunker. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, we finally got out to fish a freshwater body of water. Freshwater body of water, yeah. Freshwater lake, freshwater body, whatever you want to call it. We're out here doing some freshwater fishing for some largemouth bass and whatever else grabs at the end of our line. It's been quite some time. We were able to get to one of the lakes we wanted to fish. Road's kind of semi-closed, bridge is still washed out, but we got in and we're gonna have some fun today, guys. So come along for the ride, and yeah, we're fishing freshwater, finally. So what's really crazy right now is that the water level is still up like 4 feet, and we are probably the first person on this lake since after Debby, because the road's been shut down. The road is still shut down, the bridge is still not drivable, but they open a portion of the road to basically let somebody down to their house, and that's how we're getting in. It's not illegal what we're doing, it's just they got the road closed before the bridge. This is still an area that I'm allowed to fish and get in, but a lot of people just haven't been over here because of the road being closed, and probably just thinking that they still can't get in. So it gives us a little bit of advantage. Like I said, the water level is still up like 4 feet. The terrain is a lot different. The water temperature is cooler, so that should be good. We're gonna start off with a little top water, and let's see. This is the first time we've been freshwater fishing for 2 months, I think, right? Maybe even more. I don't know. It's been a while, guys. So let's get after it and wish us luck today. This place is really flooded. Actually, now I remember the last time I was here, I actually had a gator chasing my exact same topwater bait. But this place flooded out so bad that it joined up with the Estuary River and just totally washed out a bridge between two little lakes here. It was pretty bad with the amount of rain that we got here from Debby. Clean up a bit. And sorry. There we go. There's our bite. Topwater bite, guys. And then we're gonna clean up to we're gonna take a ride up to Kayak. It's a pretty decent one too, I think, guys. Oh yeah. Nice one. Woo! That is a nice way to start your morning. It's a chunker. It is a chunker. Just gotta watch, because these treble hooks are right there in the front. I was waiting for that. Come on, pal. Calm down so I can get you unhooked there in the front. And then we'll get you unhooked normally. And as you see, I don't have, let's see if I can hold on to you without you flipping on me. I don't have my measuring board with me or my net, because my competition days are over for a little while. Ooh, he's hooked really good. He is hooked good, guys. He's got both of those hooks in the front of his mouth. Do not jump on me. Okay, we got him. That is a nice first fish of the morning. I put him probably about 18, probably 2.5, maybe even 3 pounds. All right, we're gonna get him back in the water. Nice first fish, guys. So yeah, what I was saying, so I'm gonna clean up after I have a blast. If that's the only fish I catch today in topwater, and it's the only fish all day, I'm good. But we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna head up to Kayak tomorrow. We gotta visit them for a couple things, and we'll have a little trip there. It's not gonna be recorded. Still trying that topwater bite, even though I said 10 more minutes or 5 more minutes. You know, after you get that one bite, you're like, I'd like to have another one just like that. So we're still hitting the topwater here, moving around, see if we can grab some active ones. And it seems like every time I've been talking to you guys lately is when I've been catching. So I figured I'd talk to you while I do a little bit of casting here. See if we can grab another topwater bite before we change over to, I think I'm gonna stick with the spinner bait a little bit to start, because I can kind of slow roll that, and then we'll do the old hot weather, hot summer, hot water, slow ass soft plastic bite, which I can always get. Yeah, this shoreline's changed quite a bit. That water still being up, a lot different looking back here. As the months go on and we get that less rain, the water level will finally drop back down here soon. It's not at a dangerous level anymore. It's not at a really high level. It's actually probably at the level it should be for this lake, but we had such a dry spring, and we just had quick little storms finally in the summertime to get us some more water, so we weren't in a drought. But we didn't get a lot of water this year until Debby. I don't know, kids, after that topwater bite this morning, I was expecting some crazy activity today, but after that bite it quieted down and we covered a little bit, you know, not crazy amount of water, but we're back to where we started this morning with the topwater bite with the lipless, and thought I'd grab a few bites, like real easy, real fast, but looks like I'm gonna have to work for it, guys. So we're gonna keep running the lipless for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back to soft plastics and work the edge and see if there's even any fish around here, because they usually hold tight to the cover. I may downsize too, and I don't know, I'm debating, do I run the do I try the tickler real quick, or do I run the Cinco? We'll see. Hopefully me talking to you right now will get a bite here on the lipless. So to come back a little bit closer, but as soon as I got done talking to you, I think I got a fish. Should be, yeah. It's a smaller one. Looks like it's a white bass. Yeah. Thought it was awful strange because it wasn't that heavy feeling. I'm done. Got flopping. Alright guys, you got him on the lipless. Let's get him back in the water so he can heal up. Little fish caused the most damage to our lure. It took all, starting to peel off all the chrome coating there on both sides. Guess from all the flopping around. We're going to stick with the big worm and see if we can catch some big fish. So we are going to work the bank now. I thought we got a little bit more activity on that lipless besides that white bass. So we're going to work the bank here. Stick with the big mag fatties for right now before we downsize. All right guys, a little guy. Big bait, little fish. Big bait, little fish. A little fatty though, got some weight to it. All right guys, nothing huge. Probably 12 inches. After working this bank with the mag fatties, I'm really surprised that we didn't get more hits here. I know it's been a while since we've been back here, but I'm really surprised that we didn't get more hits on this. So we'll try a couple different areas with the mag fatties still, then we may downsize after that if needed. That guy needs a new exhaust, is what it sounds like. Sounds pretty rough there, pal. All that backfiring. So it's still pretty quiet. So we came over to another little flat area, which is really not flat right now. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not a shallow flat, it's a flat, but it's obviously up a little higher right now because of the rain that still hasn't, or the water still that hasn't receded yet. So we're gonna run the Chapo again. Because I see a lot of activity over here on the surface. Let's see if we can get any more top water bites yet. Like I was saying before, being this water is so high right now, it's like fishing a whole different body of water, and it's kind of playing out that way today. You know, I thought I'd do a little bit better already than what I've done. I mean, it's still early. We're not going to do a full day here because we do have to get some things together before a trip tomorrow. But I don't know, guys. It's definitely, this lake's definitely playing a lot different. So I'm not sure, because the water was over the road here to the other little lake that's on to the left side of me here. So I'm wondering how many fish actually jumped ship and went to the other little lake. So who knows, maybe the other lake, which is inaccessible to us, it's a private lake. I wonder if that has all the fish right now. We had that nice one this morning. We had that old 12-incher and that white bass, but I don't know, guys. Definitely playing different, definitely playing different. So right now we're basically throwing everything but the kitchen sink at them. Still haven't downsized just yet, but it may be our next option here. There's definitely no true true pattern that we found yet. You know, we caught fish on 3 different baits, 3 different presentations, so haven't found the true pattern today. Well, I hate to do it, but I'm downsizing and slowing down, so we're gonna throw on the get the tickler in the water here and check it out. Trying to keep pressure on them. Woo! Get over here, you beautiful monster. Now that is a bass on a tiny little tickler that I can't get out. There we go. Look at that beauty, guys. That is a beautiful fish. She is what? Good 20 inches. So we missed this on the back camera, guys. Hell of a fight. 20 inches, at least 4 pounds. I'm sorry I didn't have the back camera on. I apologize. But man, look at that beauty on the tickler. Look at that beauty getting back in the water, going down deep. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't have that on the back camera. I was moving spots. I turned the camera off. I got hooked on a branch. I hate when I miss the action on the back camera because that captures a lot of it, but that was caught on the TRD tickler. Smelt color, pretty much the same color I've been using for redfish and a lot of saltwater this year. On a very small head, guys. I have my board with me, but I put it next to the Boondocks slided crossbar thingy, whatever it's called. I'm not worried about it right now, the name of it, but you know, he was at least 20 inches, maybe 20 and a half, even 21, probably laying flat. But that was a nice fish caught on the tickler, and hopefully I don't miss any more backwater action like that. Well, back camera action, I mean. All right, so I guess slowing down and downsizing is working right now. And that fish was really tight. Let me spin around here a little bit. He was holding tight right here underneath like that little bit of brush to the right, like underneath that little branch. I don't know if you can see it sticking out of the water there. I just cast that TRD tickler right underneath there. I just got caught on a branch underwater just before that. Pulled the branch up, got the tickler off it, recasted right here. I was adjusting my line and I felt a little bit of pressure, and then I had a fish on, and that was a beautiful fish. And that goes to show you, I mean, the bait size doesn't matter. I mean, as far as like if you think you're fishing with too small of a bait and you're not going to catch big fish, I tell my 6-year-old that all the time. He's like, oh, I want to change baits, daddies. I want to change baits. I said, listen, kid, that bait works. The TRD tickler works in our little pond, and we got smaller fish, so we don't want to have a huge bait. But I said, you know, I said to my son, I was like, I use it all the time. I use it for redfish. I use it for bass fishing like now. And, you know, kid just doesn't believe me, but when he catches fish, then he does. And after that fish there, he should really trust his father. The only negative thing about using the net head is that you do lose them a lot. I've said that in the past on previous videos where I think one day I lost like 5 of them. So, you know, it's not really weedless, so you do get caught inside like a little tiny branches underwater and you end up just breaking it off. So you do go through a lot of them, but they are, at least in freshwater, but they're definitely worth the expense to lose because I do catch a lot of fish on those. You know, saltwater is usually not as bad because you don't have that kind of structure usually like you do in freshwater. It's more oyster bars and stuff like that. So just got to retie here because we lost one, and we're gonna keep at it with the tickler. All right, guys, well, at the beginning of the video I did say I wanted quality over quantity, and that's what we got. You know, we didn't get a lot of fish today. It's a short day. We have about 4.5 hours on the water before we're taking off here. So, you know, we got that really nice one this morning on top water, and we got that nice 20-inch plus beautiful fish on the TRD tickler around like 10-15 or whatever it was. So that was worth coming out for sure. I was just about to give up because it was such a large window of no fish, and I'm under a time restraint today, so that's why I was kind of giving up. And then I caught that 20-inch on the tickler, and I'm like, let's hang here a little bit more. So that's what we did. We didn't get anything else, not a big deal, but just catching that, you know, that nice fish on the top water this morning. I said that if that was the only fish I caught today, I'd be happy with that, but like I said, you know, I still wanted more than just that, but if that was the only fish I caught, not a big deal. You know, that was a nice fish to start the morning. It gave me hopes that it was gonna be a pretty productive day, even on the short window that we have. And, you know, we got 4 fish total. We got a couple different species, so, you know, for 4.5 hours on the water, catching 4 fish, you know, it was still a great day on the water. And I think we're gonna come back here soon again and try to figure this water out, this body of water out, since we haven't been here in a long time. And you know, it's after Debby, so things have changed. The water level is really high. Not sure what fish are new here and what fish left here. That was the thing, you know, because there's a bunch of little bodies of water here, and with Debby, it basically went over the road, and you had you know, you have a road this way, you got the body of water I'm on, there's a road coming this way, there's another body over here, and then there's another body on the other side of the main road. So there's really 3 bodies of water here that are really tight. And when Debby came, it basically merged all 3 bodies together. So I'm sure fish came, fish left, and it's, you know, it's definitely a different body of water. Once again, you know, this is my home lake, and it still seems to be that they like the soft plastic presentation. Not a big deal. It may make it a little boring for you guys to watch, because it's a, you know, slower presentation. You're not moving around, you're not covering a lot of body, you know, you're not covering a lot of water, and you're just fishing slower. So sometimes it gets a little tough fishing that slow. So over the next couple months, we're gonna have a lot of fishing going on, more than like reviews and stuff. I want to get more fishing content out there for you guys. Even though the views are not as much as my other videos, I want this channel to still be a lot about fishing, and I want to do a lot of fishing. I'm probably gonna have some reviews in between of some items, a couple of particular items, but I really want to get a lot of fishing put out for you guys, especially, you know, with winter time coming soon. I'm not rushing it, but we'll be here before you know it. And if it gives you guys a chance to catch up on some of my videos and watch a lot of the fishing content when you guys are stuck in the house when it's 0 degrees and you got 2 feet of snow outside. I appreciate all you guys stopping by. I really do. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed already and it's new to the channel. I hope you guys have been liking the channel, and I look forward to your comments on all my videos coming forward. So as always, guys, be safe on the water, and I'll catch you on the water, and I'll see you soon. Lots of fishing, baby.